Evelyn loved sunsets. Every evening, she'd find a quiet spot, watch the sky transform. Orange to purple, fire to ash. A reminder that even endings held beauty. Evelyn wasn't always this way. Once, she chased ambitions, deadlines. Life was a race, time a thief. Then came the diagnosis. Chronic, they called it. Incurable. Her world shrunk. Hospital beds replaced office chairs. The future, once bright, now flickered uncertainly. Fear became a constant companion, whispering doubts in the dark. But sunsets, they remained. Faithful, enduring. And slowly, Evelyn began to see. Not just the fading light, but the promise of a new dawn. The diagnosis hit Evelyn hard. Her dreams, her plans, all felt distant, impossible. The life she envisioned, gone. Fatigue became her new normal. Pain, a frequent visitor. Simple tasks, once effortless, now required immense effort. Frustration simmered, sometimes boiled over. Why me? She'd ask, staring at the ceiling, counting cracks instead of sheep. There were no answers, only the echo of the question in the silence of her room. But even in the darkness, a flicker remained. A tiny ember of hope, refusing to be extinguished. It was the thought of sunsets, of new beginnings that kept her going. Maeve, Evelyn's best friend, never left her side. She was a ray of sunshine in Evelyn's often cloudy days, bringing laughter, books, and endless cups of tea. "We'll get through this," Maeve would say, her voice firm despite the tremor in her hand as she squeezed Evelyn's. And somehow, Evelyn believed her. Maeve organized movie nights in Evelyn's living room, complete with fairy lights and popcorn. She brought over Evelyn's favorite takeout, knowing just what would lift her spirits. Most importantly, Maeve listened. She didn't offer empty platitudes or try to fix things. She simply held space for Evelyn's pain, her fear, and her slowly resurfacing hope. Section 4. Finding solace in simplicity. With time, Evelyn began to notice the small joys again. The feel of warm sun on her skin, the smell of rain on pavement, the sound of wind chimes dancing in the breeze. She started a gratitude journal, filling it with simple pleasures. A good hair day, a phone call with her brother, a cup of perfectly brewed coffee. She rediscovered her love for reading, losing herself in stories of adventure, romance, and faraway lands. Books became portals to other worlds, offering escape and solace. And always, the sunsets. They were her constant, her reminder that even in the face of darkness, there was always beauty to be found. Section 5. A Grandmother's Wisdom. Evelyn's grandmother, a woman who had weathered her own share of storms, shared a story. During the war, she said, "We found light in the darkest of times. We held on to hope," she continued, her voice soft but steady. "We found joy in small things, a shared meal, a song, a story whispered by candlelight." Her words resonated with Evelyn. It was a reminder that resilience, like light, could be found even in the most unexpected of places. "You carry that same light within you, Evelyn," her grandmother said, her eyes twinkling. "Never forget that." Section 6. Evelyn's Light. Evelyn began to understand. Her illness didn't define her. It was a part of her story, yes, but not the whole narrative. She was still Evelyn. She could still find joy, still love, still live. She started volunteering at a local library, sharing her love for books with children. Their laughter filled her with a sense of purpose she hadn't felt in a long time. She reconnected with old friends, sharing stories, laughter, and memories. She learned to appreciate the present moment, the precious gift of each new day. Evelyn still watched the sunsets, but now she saw them with new eyes. They were no longer just beautiful endings. They were also breathtaking beginnings. Evelyn knew her journey wouldn't be easy. There would be good days and bad days. But she also knew she wasn't alone. She had her family, her friends, and her own inner light to guide her. And with each sunrise, she would continue to seek out the beauty, the joy, and the love that life had to offer. One sunset, one story, one small act of kindness at a time.